Yeah, I think so. Alrighty,
Right.
so, you discussed that. The two demons head off. Steel is given some blood, and
I refill up on my blood from all these corpses. There's a ton of them.
yep, and Estelle shows back up in like 10 minutes. In terms of armaments, I believe I mentioned this, but I'll reiterate. Among the group, like overall, you have 6 demon knives. Good ones, that is, not the tainted ones. And 4 FAMAS. And there might be enough time for Bebrak to improve another weapon of your choice, essentially.
Yeah. Mike?
The thing that I'm gonna have to do is go and talk to our dear friend, Riadal. I need to, redo some stuff on there. And
Like-
instead of the fire immunity thing, which honestly just doesn't seem generally worth it, I'm gonna see if we can just increase even more of my general social and combat abilities, and increase willpower. That's very
Okay.
important.
Okay, you can re-swear the pact. You would have 10 more freebies to work with. Yeah, your willpower is essentially at 9. So, okay, let's think. What do we want here? I'm thinking something like a dot of, well, I don't know. Potence, maybe.
No, social and other things.
Physical.
Because I need to make sure that when I'm talking to the werewolves, to make sure that we can get them going.
Well, yeah, that. Okay,
The willpower and the social stuff is the most important. Anything left over that we can, we'll be going into, other things. So, taking away, like, the one in etiquette, because werewolves don't give a shit about it, and no one else does. So, for now, that's useless.
okay. So, fuck etiquette. So that gives us 12 points to work with. So, assume that 6 of them are just going into expression, taking it to 5.
And there's also that extra in occult that I can no longer have.
Why
I
not?
spent XP on it. I spent
Oh.
XP on occult, remember? And you said it would just basically do the same thing it did earlier on charisma, but
Yeah,
where it
okay.
just basically, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I have
fair enough.
14.
So 14. So we have 8 left. After
Yep.
taking 3 into expression, I don't think you need more subterfuge for this. So, maybe Obtenebration 4 for this fight. And a point of willpower to round it out. That way you would be, well, you would have the extra attack, and you would essentially be maxed out on willpower and expression.
I think we need to max out expression.
I mean, it's the
was
one that's
actually-
been fucking you with the werewolves just madly rushing at the caves immediately.
Yeah, but that's been over the phone. Actually going and talking to them is going to use empathy or leadership, most likely.
Yeah, but they don't exactly trust you.
That's not an issue.
I mean, I'm not sure. Now he shows up. Goddamn it, Bacon.
Hi.
Hi, Bacon. So, Connor, you have been trying to tend to your captives. You had to drag them inside a building. There were cultists. there were cops, then there were werewolves killing the cops. Then the werewolves went away hunting someone else, and now the group, along with the vampire you don't know, are gathering outside. One of the cultists that you captured in the meantime has managed to die, the other one is barely alive.
Not bacon.
Okay. Did Marcus... He said that he was going to talk me about our blood healing people. So when he meets him, he quickly asks that.
We went through that. Look, we went through that. We're doing
Okay.
other things. So
Okay. Yeah, so he just go to the meeting, look at the new guy with the "Who are you?" face.
The new guy is dead on the ground at the moment.
I just spoke him.
Well,
This guy is new.
George is dead. The one you saw, Jackalor, is not. There.
Yeah.
yeah, she got shot in the back of the head. She's currently becoming another child. We're
Okay.
waiting on
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think I still have her sniper rifle. I just
Yes.
put the knife right next on her
She
body.
went running for it the moment that things seemed to die down and got shot in the back of the head.
Yes.
Okay, epic. I am just gonna assign these for you because based on what Riedal would go with. And you know what?
Sure.
Logically, weakest spots. So 2 in expression, 1 in leadership, 1 in willpower, and another dot of obtenuberation for sheer killy power.
Yay, sheer killy power.
Because the level 4 is awesome.
It is pretty cool. Cannot lie.
So,
Let's see. So that is 2 in expression. I actually have a specialty in that now. Sweet. Oh, I should just note that with the other part of expression. 1 in leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Obtenuberation.
Okay. I mean, you can make it through the wars. Not so sure about the others.
Well, that's always been an issue anyway.
also, if
What was it besides leadership and, expression?
Obtenuberation to 4, and another point of willpower for a total of 2 demon granted ones now.
Alright, so then I do have everything. Good to know. So leadership and expression, I'll get some specialties on those
Yeah.
real quick while you deal with the other stuff.
So, Bacon, you have come out, you have laid the rifle next to Leah Newgal. Looking closer, you can see the hole in her skull just slowly closing.
That's creepy.
It's really, really slow. Like, just creeping closed.
Yeah. Just take a step back and stares at the
Hi guys,
hole.
I dropped. What happened?
Stuff, there.
Well, thanks.
Wait, what, Jackalor? What's wrong now?
Dropped out for a moment.
Apparently, what? This is weird.
You're weird.
This is so weird. It's Nicole. I'll just.
just me,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
just me, or was Jackalor's voice keep cutting in and out?
Yeah, he was cutting in and out horribly.
Yes, that's a thing.
My character.
Can
There is
we
no way in hell my.
please get back to it still? You're still dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Bacon. Marcus is off talking to Riadal. You have laid the rifle, taken a look at the body. It seems suspicious. You could probably kill her right now to make sure she doesn't rise again.
But Why would I kill her? She did nothing wrong to me. I mean, she's going to join us, so she's going to help.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bebrak around the front, big pile of silver shit, just both hands carrying it inside. Well, a woman you don't recognize actually, because Bebrak's in a new party. You were gone for like 20 minutes. Well, no, not 20 minutes, but like an hour. Little more. In-game time.
When she passes by, I ask her, "Who are you?"
She just gives you a really look, tosses the silver down. Carry it up to my chemistry lab, will you? Actually, no. Downstairs is better.
Oh, yeah, now I get it. And he goes to carry the silver.
Alrighty. So, Connor has been co-opted into carrying silver shit. No idea what's going on, but being a team player, there's another woman you don't know there, just casually follows you inside.
I will assume that she is one of those, and I will just say nothing and continue to carry the silver.
She follows you downstairs.
I look at her and ask, "Need anything?"
I'm just curious about you. What are you doing involved with this? Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a man that is trying to do the best for his city.
Huh. And these people are okay?
Yeah, I mean, Marcus is a really cool guy, but I don't know much about the others.
What about that demon of his?
He doesn't seem to be uh, someone bad, but I don't trust him too much. I mean, he's still a demon.
So, where are you from originally?
Here from the city.
Oh, you were
I
one
was
of the
born here.
Sabbat here.
No, I was actually a hunter until a week ago or something like that.
Wait, you're new? Huh.
Yeah,
That explains things. Well, try not to become a complete asshole.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I hope it lasts for you. Most people give up on that pretty quickly. Heads back upstairs.
That was interesting.
Okay, so who would like to tell me if they have fed on a contaminated corpse in their search for blood?
Oh, I totally have.
Okay. Everyone who has, give me some willpower rolls at 6.
I have directly.
Then you're good.
I have no idea.
The contaminated ones are the cultists. Steel?
Mm.
Give me a willpower
No.
roll
Yeah.
at... No, I'd say for you it's a 7, because that's soaked into your very
yeah.
being.
I did drink from the cultist.
When?
Last session.
Ah, yes, then yes, you need roll as well. Still, reroll that
Oh,
at 7
shit.
for me, because this curse is literally having the demon's essence inside you.
At 7?
Yes. Okay, you're good.
Huh.
Alrighty. Then everyone is fine. I believe. Yes, everyone is indeed fine. Most excellent. No one's gonna get brain fucked yet. Alrighty, so the silver is gathered, the demon eventually sets to work. And
I do ask the demon really quick. Can you do anything to change that one gal's hair? Just like really quick, even just like I don't know, sludge it or something. Doesn't matter. Need to change the hair color.
are you asking Bebrak or Riadal?
Yeah,
Uh,
Beverak particularly. She's good at making shit. Maybe she knows something I don't.
just leans over it, casually picks up a contaminated dagger and slices away at the hair. It starts
for me.
growing back immediately.
Isn't that supposed to happen only at the beginning
Well,
of the night?
she's being made a vampire right now.
She's in
is the
transition,
Oh.
Jackalor.
issue.
So
So she's currently
Oh.
in the
I thought she
transition.
was already there.
No, not yet. Might work afterwards though, and that'll be fine. Good idea.
just looks at the dagger
Take care of that when she's away.
and tosses it aside. Ugh, that doesn't entirely feel right.
What, ever had a curse of stasis be with you? Just kidding. He doesn't know that, so.
Ugh. Well, I'll see about making you your bullets.
Yeah, just whatever you can do, it'd be great. Thank you. It'll probably take a while, the battle. We'll just need the rest afterwards, so.
Mm-hmm. You can have the conversations you want, but essentially she comes up, like 15 minutes later. She would have to reshape each one individually. So, yeah, she has, like, essentially, let's think. It's mostly light pistols and the FAMAS, so there's like 10 assault rifle rounds and 10 9mm rounds.
Alright. We'll take 2 bullets out of each magazine we're bringing with us, and then put that silver bullet in. Well, we'll take 3 out and then put the 1 in. Then put 2 back in.
Yeah, you can each have a FAMAS with the silver as the third. Well,
Yep.
those
Remember,
who are taking a
third bullet is
FAMAS.
silver.
So,
Yep.
that's a question. Bacon and Riedal both have 1 currently. There are 2 that can still be claimed, I believe.
My character probably.
I can take a FAMAS.
Go ahead, take a FAMAS. You also. You'll love this
Yay.
FAMAS. Smells of baguette, but still, you'll love this FAMAS.
I don't care what's baguette. Baguette is good food, you know?
And whenever Steel wakes up, you will like the FAMAS.
So the FAMAS is almost surely going to be way better than this rifle, even if enchanted, right?
She
Oh.
could end up easily enchanting it with a -3 or -4. It depends. And if Riedal
True.
tells her it's important, she can re-roll that with Paragon to make sure it's good.
I mean, my character does not know any of these, so
Yeah, we don't know that you particularly specialize in it or anything either. We need to wait for you to wake up before that
Mhm.
becomes an issue.
Okay,
And
so
we're kind of in a hurry, so.
it's rifles. Does that include assault rifles?
no.
Definitely not.
Okay.
They would handle and fire completely differently, no way.
Okay. Yes,
But if we still have some stuff going on, we'll check where the werewolves are at with their stuff. If they're still going to take a little bit longer, we can probably set you up.
Yeah, Sulfurious calls you back and tells you that, yeah, they're loading the vans with every bit of explosives they can get, and that, you know, they are readying the fetishes and performing the necessary rites to attempt to re-establish the binding.
Okay, so we don't have time for your hunting rifle. I'm sorry, we're gonna be gone.
Well, essentially, he's telling you that they're on
They
their
are
way, but, you know, don't expect us just yet, but we're coming. Just work in progress.
Alright, yeah, we're still setting up stuff on our end here, too. We'll be over there, hopefully pretty soon as well.
We can meet on the road leading up to the place. Don't want us going back and forth, probably.
Good idea. Alright. By the way, I think, did you ever get any form of explosives ready? I asked
What?
the demon I can't remember the name of ever. Abadas?
No, it's Bebrak. She just
Bebrak.
looks at you. You never got me the chemical supplies I need.
Actually, you did mention at one point that she did successfully make some explosives.
That was for her making the enchanted chemistry equipment to
Oh,
ensure
okay.
that she would succeed despite her low skills. She
Okay.
enchanted her
Then we just won't
tools.
have anything for that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Focus on the other things.
So she
All
could
good.
make killer meth now. She has a amazing chemistry set, but no.
Alright.
I mean, when this thing eventually, inevitably fails, we'll probably want that, right?
She's just
Probably.
gonna shave her head.
She will get rich as fuck after all this ends.
We will get
Everyone
rich
will
as fuck.
do
Our
one.
masters
By the way,
will.
I totally go and like grab functional some kind of clothing for her. Switch her out of the camo stuff.
There is
okay.
also her SUV if you want to look in that. If she
Yeah,
has
you
something.
probably wouldn't necessarily have
I have a
that.
duffel bag.
You would have an apartment in the city. We discussed this. Your stuff would be
Don't
there.
know where that is. Doesn't matter. What I'm going to
Okay.
do is either A, go find some
Yes,
among all the dead bodies, or
perception.
B,
Investigation to find appropriate clothing. And I'm gonna
Here we
need
go.
a werewolf name.
I found very appropriate clothing for you, I'm happy to say.
It's this little dress with a short skirt. It's very sexy, shows plenty of cleavage without being outright slutty. Oh, and there's a ribbon for your hair.
Oh, she is going to shank you.
I'm fine with this.
Oh my god, no.
Of course, unfortunately,
Oh,
there's not going to
no.
be... Maybe we should keep the hair. It'll make the look better.
No, really, I need a werewolf name for a Theurge.
General thing about the werewolf to build off of.
They're one of those creepy Uctina guys that deal with nasty spirits and horrible dark secrets. Biting Rage. Okay. Biting Rage of Moon Moon. It has this...
It has a good ring to it.
Okay,
So is there a ritual kind of dude? Is he really meant for wise stuff and all that?
the Turges are the werewolves that focus mostly on dealing with the spirit world. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, I don't think that's quite appropriate then. Let's
Yeah, that's
Hold
more
on
of a
first.
Fair enough.
more of a warrior thing.
No, it's fine. I mean, they have a gnosis rating of like 3, so they're not necessarily that good at it, but that's the best they have, so.
Sure, killing biting rage.
Okay, so biting rage. And as the preparations are going on, people are discussing things. Eventually, you remember darkness, you remember emptiness, and now you can hear again, you can feel again, but things are different still. You open your eyes, you're lying on the ground next to your rifle. Last thing you remember is going into a room to try and look out the window.
I clutch my rifle, I turn with my back on the ground, and check if there are any more of these cultists around.
There was a mysterious, red splatter right before everything went dark, right in front of you.
No, he wouldn't have seen that. He got erased
Damn
before
it.
then. But you do see a woman you don't recognize, seeming significantly out of place in her dark suit. She even has pearls around her neck. No one else you recognize is immediately around. What do?
Slowly stands up, backing away.
She
Pin the
just-
rifle on here.
She snaps around, eyes lock with yours. She seems surprised that, you're alive. God's fucking damn it. Okay, fine. Who the fuck are you? She's asking you. Well, you're pointing a rifle at her face.
She doesn't seem phased by this at all. Right?
Yes, she gives no fucks. She looks human, unlike Marcus. She feels human, unlike Marcus. But she's not acting like a human with a gun pointed to their face. At all.
Noticing this, she responds back. Why do you not respond to a hunting rifle pointing at you? Obviously confused at this.
She just snorts. Lol noob, essentially.
She lowers the rifle. You're like Marcus, aren't you?
Why would you assume that? Like I said, she looks and feels human, completely unlike Marcus.
And gives no shit about the hunting rifle pointed at her. And snorts
Yes.
at it.
Yes, but you wouldn't assume she is a vampire. At least I don't think you would. There's not necessarily any reason to do so.
I doubt Marcus even... Did Marcus say he's a vampire?
He drank blood in front of you, you know. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
yeah. Also went through the whole vampires and demons spiel along the way before
Yes.
getting in the argument, remember?
Then she keeps the gun here and says, "What? Why someone like you dressed like that here?"
I mean, you could presume a lot of things, but vampire isn't probably what you would jump to.
Yeah, especially after he talked about demons so carefully. Now she says, I've made Marcus's acquaintance. We have business to settle. I'm sure he'll inform you as soon as he gets back.
You are like a
Roll perception alertness still.
At what?
We'll call it a 6. Okay, that's your role, right?
Yep.
You know, it takes you a moment as she's talking, and then you realize, wait, is that a patch of fur peeking out from the spot where, you know, her neck meets her shoulder? Oh, that's not normal.
Marco didn't specify anything about the vampire, so I don't
No,
know that.
he just, there are vampires, there are many different kinds, here's some of the things they can do. There's demons, there's many different kinds, here's some of the things they can do. It was not that long conversation, just enough to give you some of the basics.
Why?
You're entirely new, aren't you?
Yeah!
Yeah, I thought as much. Just beat you over the head and left you here. Typical Sabbat fashion. Ay. And now I have to deal with a baby vampire. There's no reaction to her calling you a vampire.
I am now one of those things. What?
Okay. Let me explain this to you. You were dead. Brains splattered everywhere. Then he gave you some blood, and now you're not dead anymore, at least not entirely. What you are is a undead, blood-drinking monster.
Anything I need to be wary that could hurt me.
Yes. Yes, indeed. If you give in to your darker impulses, you will become little better than a rabid animal. And someone, she says someone that almost sounds like me, who the way she says it, is gonna have to put you down.
Else.
Stay out of the sun, stay out of the fire. Don't take a stake to the heart.
Thank you.
Wow, did... Real... What? Why didn't you tell me about yourself? Who the fuck are you even? Why did he turn you?
I'm Georgia.
Uh-huh.
I am a hunter in the woods.
You see her visibly tense at the word hunter.
In the woods?
Partially relaxed, but still wary when you add that last part.
Have been shit going on in the town, like that thing dropping.
I don't need to hear your life story. I don't need a step by step. I asked you, tell me about yourself, who you are as a person, not how you got here. I don't care, it's not important.
It was important with Marcus, but he already spent a while on that.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Kill animals, I skin animals, I sell their pelt.
Ah. Well, I suppose that's not the worst thing.
Alright. I'm going to go Marcus now.
You know, if you don't turn into a monster, ask me sometime, and I might just teach you how to actually speak with animals too.
No. As she proceeds into the building, going where she remembers
Marcus
Martin
went
last.
away from here. I think he was looking for something.
She stops as soon as she hears that. Anyone else? Someone named Connor?
At that point, Marcus is coming back across the street carrying an armful of clothes. Still
Does
just
Marcus seem to
turns to you and says, Marcus, your pet is awake.
Ah, sweet. Hey, welcome back among the living. There's gonna be a couple issues real quick. First of all, werewolves saw you, so they know what you looked like before. And, you're kind of, like, really needed to help fight, what's probably gonna be the last big push we can do against the really evil fuck over in the mines.
I
So-
feel like, Steel,
Yeah.
give me a courage roll at 8. Because not only have you seen that horrible battle now, but you have been killed, turned into a vampire, and now you have to go on the final glorious push over the top. Most people know how that ends for those involved.
She knows as well. She already died.
The good news is, well, you'll be doing what you wanted to do, according to you.
Die doing
You'll-
what
we'll
he
also
loves!
We'll equip you appropriately. And, yeah. The bad news. You need to change your clothes. And your hair.
I could shave the hair away.
Totally. It'll come back tomorrow.
Seriously?
Seriously. Don't worry,
Well,
you shouldn't need to do it after tonight, probably.
I will probably
Maybe tomorrow
beat it
too, but
again.
it'll come back the next night too. That's how we do stuff.
Is there in the clothing perhaps
Marcus?
supposed to be for...
Are you sure this is a good idea? She's fresh. Like, really fresh. I'm not sure. She doesn't even know how to stay in control of herself. She could be a liability.
Not yet, but she also doesn't have anything to particularly spend blood on besides maybe healing in general. So, should generally be alright.
Does she even know how the blood works?
No, not yet. Wasn't a ghoul or anything.
Marcus! For fuck's sake!
Look, she was helping out, and I would rather save the people that help me, rather than just leave them for dead.
You're throwing her in the meat grinder! How is that saving her?
She has a chance, at least.
She just hands in the air, takes several steps away like, I can't deal with this fucking shit. This is...
That's Marcus pretending to be a good person.
No, it's mostly your arguments, because to her this doesn't make sense. That's like throwing a baby kitten in to fight a tiger.
Totally.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Sadly, sometimes the baby kitten needs to go fight the tiger.
Okay, what do the two of you do next?
Are their clothes supposed to be for me?
Yes.
What clothes do I see?
I throw them in her face if she wants such a close look.
I'm asking the SD here. Don't be a dick about it.
Pair of jeans, a leather jacket, and a couple of t-shirts. Looks like your sizes.
Okay. She grabs the clothes, goes to change in somewhere that does not have windows and
But
wanting to at least have a door.
there's no windows on the pool. All are broken.
Marcus, give me perception alertness.
Okay.
No, everything's fine.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Still, you go into a room, and you turn to close the door, you realize that the Elder has snuck in behind you. Just looks at the floor like, ah, this is such a mess. Looks up, locks eyes with you. What's your current willpower?
5.
Okay, and she starts speaking. She says, you're gonna go somewhere safe. You're gonna stay there for, say, 3 nights. And if I haven't found you by then, and she gives you a location to go to, then call this number. They will take care of you. Don't tell Marcus, don't tell anyone. Just go as stealthily and as quickly as you can, right now. She's gonna save your life.
Or attempt to anyway.
I mean-
please.
It's Dominate 2 with 3 successes. I think he's going. So, yeah, I think you can make a new goal for the woman who wanted to help but ran away for a bit there.
Oh, come on!
But
Seriously?
unless
Ah,
someone
decided.
I have to play the characters, and
I
you're
know,
an
I
innocent,
know.
according to her, so she would try to save you.
Chris, I'm not mad at you. I am mad at this whole shit. I got here, she died, she got brought back, and she's now an NPC. Like,
Yes, well, she's trying to save you, so unless someone uses Dominate 2 on you and gets 4 successes, that command will stay in force until it's carried out.
okay, so
Well,
I
I will give
change
you-
my... Yeah?
She told you... Actually, you're a gallant, you need to show off. I'm gonna raise the difficulty by 2 for you and roll again. I'll give you a chance here. Because this goes against your nature, just sitting out a fight like this, in a major way.
In every way, shape, and form.
Nope, you're going.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. It just
Oh.
depends on if any of us can figure it out before you leave. So.
And she
I
did
mean-
tell
I mean,
you
they're-
to go as quickly and as stealthily as possible without telling Marcus.
I picked a room with no...
Yes, there are no
exit. I'm
windows.
going-
There
going-
is a way out of this, actually.
He could call someone else if he knows a number. Or, yeah, you could probably try and contact someone else, because she didn't mention anyone else except Marcus.
That's right.
I am a gallant. I cannot tell Marcus, and I need to go stealthily.
Yes, as stealthily and as quickly as you can. Just
She will
leaves
have-
the room and just heads away as you're peeking out looking for a way to escape.
Yeah, and I mean, I changed and everything. Tried to find a way to escape. Ah,
Actually, she might have just killed your character. Not
yeah,
impossible.
probably. Like, her nature, like, it's literally saying, find a way, find a loophole.
Yep,
Yeah,
your
that-
mind
that's
is
good.
churning.
Go for that. But
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I was actually talking that she gave him a location. Well, she gave her a location, but whatever.
A general
Uh,
location,
But go
yes.
there.
It was a
To go
general
there
location, and well, no one's actually informed her yet that, you know, she might presume so, but she doesn't know how to protect herself from sunlight.
She did say stay away from sunlight and fire. Did
Oh,
say
okay.
that.
Yeah. Like,
Good luck with it.
these small gaps that you might leave, if you're not being quite careful enough, they're the kind that build up 1 or 2 egg over the day, I would say, rather than outright burning you. It needs to be an actual
Probably.
sunbeam that hits you to
Okay.
completely fuck you.
Well then, good luck. Try and do the loophole.
Before we do that, where is Connor and where is Robert? Connor, you first. What are you doing after dropping off the stuff in the basement?
Dropping the stuff on the basement, he's probably going back to see how the cultist that he captured is doing.
He's breathing very shallow, he's out cold, and the bandage is soaked with blood.
Okay, so he gives him just a little bit of blood and try to change the bandages.
Okay, you give him a point of blood, you see the wounds heal a little bit, and it doesn't look like they're bleeding anymore, but he's still out cold and he's still very pale.
Just goes to grab something to time him up and some food and maybe water to him.
Okay. Keep in mind, essentially, at this point, he would still be at crippled. He had gone down to incapacitated. And his chances of surviving long term without actual care are still gonna be slim if you don't come back.
Yeah, he's probably when finding someone of the community that
Okay.
Marco's own, tell them to take care of the guy.
Okay.
We have a nurse. We do.
Yes, but she's busy taking care of 3 catatonic and 2 mildly insane dudes.
Yeah.
So,
Do you know anyone with medicine?
yeah, you can use them essentially, but yeah, then you're essentially organizing that. What about Robert? Jackal, you're
Jackal.
muted. Ever.
I mean, I'll just. I mean, nobody's going to give me any orders to do. Nobody. Nobody.
Like most people are just moving back and forth, getting everything ready. Riedal just throws you a look at one point along the lines of, bitch, make yourself useful.
I mean, I'll try to get some bullets for myself right now. From Moss.
Okay. Yeah, you can go downstairs and rearm. So,
Yeah.
okay. And, yeah. That means that... you would probably be downstairs. Making sure everything's ready, rechecking your Kevlar, etc. Marcus had done his thing, so he's out front. So, Steel,
Yeah.
how are you leaving?
I would check from the if there is anyone in the hallway. There is no one.
Not that you can immediately see.
Would she be able to assume that if anyone is out there, it's probably on the front that guarding the
You
back?
know Marcus is there. You don't know about the others.
Okay, then I would not go towards Marcos. I would go towards the back or the side to try and escape. Now, she said she gave me a location. She told me to quickly go there. and not say to Marcus, right?
She also told you to be as stealthy as possible at the same time. As stealthy and as quick as possible.
She's going to go from the back
Okay.
out.
Roll a luck die. Both you, Jackalor, and you, Steel. If you roll under Jackalor's Steel, he just runs into you and he can, well, pick up a message from you. But we know how low Jackalor rolls.
You're saying it, please?
Oh my god.
No,
You are stacking it
you
high,
hear
Jack.
him coming and the command just takes over. Whoop, into a side room, wait until he's gone, continue on your way.
Yeah.
Heckler might get a perception roll real quick. Just tell something happened.
Sure. Jackalor,
Check-
perception
test-
alertness at 7 versus Steel's dex stealth at 6.
This will work so well. So well.
Oh, 7.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I said
Right,
7.
not 6.
Yeah, I just was confused because you said for him to 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone just, you heard a sound behind you. Someone's there.
I'm turning around and drawing my FAMAS. Well, aiming my FAMAS.
Okay. Start approaching the doorway.
Yep.
You see just the edge of face peek out, duck behind. He fucking saw you, Steel. What do? There's a window right there. What do?
So around me is only a window. Is it broken?
Yes, all the windows here are broken. There's been way too much vandalism here over decades for there to be intact windows.
There is no way out and there's only a window.
You're on the first floor.
I'm
You can go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to just go through.
Okay. You hear footsteps heading away, crunching of stuff, Jackalor.
Yeah, I'm rushing in there right now.
Okay.
FAMAS ready.
You see the back of a camouflage suit.
No, I changed.
She
Before going.
commanded
No,
you
you-
before
you-
you changed, so
Oh,
you would still be.
fuck.
Yeah, you're still in the bloody camo suit. There's blood
I mean, would I
splatter all
recognize her?
over it. Give me perception
Would I
alertness
recognize
at I will call it another 7. It's happening fast, but you saw her
That's
and you
pretty
saw
easy.
the suit.
Nope, apparently.
I mean,
Oh
it,
my god, Jackalord, for once!
it doesn't look like a cultist, but at the same time,
Oh, better be safe than sorry, I guess.
fire at will. Fire
Yes.
fry.
Right in the back. I mean, my dice sucks. Now. It's
Center
also
of
the only
mass?
Center of mass. Yeah, center of mass.
Okay, difficulty 4 then. Goodbye, Steel.
Well, he's a vampire, so damage dice are for the FAMAS is 7.
7, so total of 9.
Yeah,
Steel, soak.
4 bashing. Lol.
You feel a bullet just send just this jarring thud up and down your spine as it hits you in the back. Epic, you just heard a shot. So
How's there
did
shooting going on over here?
so there's also did Connor. Still, you heard a shot as well. You actually felt it as well.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here and heal one.
You're gonna need to roll stamina survival at 8 to heal while continuing to run flat out. Jackalor, it's still going!
Oh shit. Continue shooting.
Would tough as nails count?
No. That might help with
Okay.
soaking, but probably not with this.
I'm a fucking god.
So that's 10 damage dice, I believe.
Yep.
Soak again, Steel. Okay.
Heal cap,
More
I believe.
damage.
No, is it on the head or is it?
No.
No, it's just general hit.
It's only bashing.
You've taken
hobbits, so
3
1 point.
points of bashing. At injured, does he start take movement penalties by any chance?
Yes.
Yep.
So
At
it's
injured, yes.
it's
Have maximum running speed.
yeah. She's starting to slow down. Epic, Marcus, you come around the corner. You see the girl in camo just running flat out, shots ringing out. Jackalor, you're free to take another shot.
I mean, I'll say,
You
stop where you are.
Riedal's words ring in the back of your mind. Shoot them in the head.
Okay, I'll do as he asks.
Well, no, that's a memory, Jackalor, not a command.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, no. I'll just now say that, stop where you are.
You heard
You shot it
Yes.
twice and it kept running.
Robert.
It's running slower now, so I'm assuming it's going to understand that I'm serious about shooting it to death.
Okay,
If it
what do you do, Marcus, as Robert is calling out for it to stop right the fuck there?
Why, there's only one answer to this. Of all times. Tentacles!
Okay, you are trying to keep going. So, still,
I'm going to try to heal again and keep going.
yep. So, Marcus, try to summon your tentacles first.
No tentacles this turn.
Okay, roll to heal still.
8 at 8.
Okay, you're able
Once.
to heal as much as 2 points.
Oh yeah, right. Yay.
Okay,
She'll
so
pick up speed this turn.
yeah, looks like. Doesn't seem like
Okay,
she
so-
has any intention of slowing down, so we'll keep the same order. So still, I'm assuming you're keeping running, because now stealth is
Yep.
out of the window. Robert,
If you still stopping, I'm just gonna shoot again.
to the head or to the back?
To the head.
What?
To the head, I heard. Marcus,
Yeah.
Yes.
Make
to
sure
the
I
head.
don't fall behind, so I'm gonna spend some celerity. But besides that, still try and do the
Accidentally rolled.
tentacles.
okay. Then give me the tentacle rolls, and Jackalor, give me the shot at difficulty 6. She is... Next turn she'll probably be out of the first range increment, but I'd say she's
Wait,
still in
is
it.
it on
No.
the head?
Yes,
If it's on...
yes.
Okay, yeah.
He said this time to the head, because you're not stopping.
Yeah.
3 tentacles! Wah, 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 wah.
Okay,
I'll roll the damage.
that would be
Let's
9
see.
damage dice of lethal.
9 dice of damage.
Yep.
If it would please roll now.
How about nails? I believe it counts, right? It's up to you, I'm asking.
I think we use Stuff Bones specifically for headshots. Stuff as Nails would apply to getting
Yes.
eviscerated, more like.
Sure. We have usually done it for getting hit like that in the head, so. Bones.
So
yeah,
you
sure.
take 2 lethal and... Well, I assume you can get the tentacles to hit. So, Epic. Just give me 1 roll that succeeds. Because he's gonna be stopped now. Yeah. He's wrapped in tentacles, still trying to get out desperately, but being held fast by many. Epic, that's wrong.
And trying-
You have 4 obtenebration now.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I forgot.
Your ratings went
4
up.
obtenebration.
But it's fine, we'll call it a success anyway. So, they
He's
shot
trying to
you.
heal and run.
Yeah. She heals as she's trying to break free, but I'd say there's no real chance of her breaking free, so essentially she's just trashing in the tentacles, hanging in midair.
I cannot
All
say
right.
anything to Mark.
What's going on? I already spent the blood for the celerity, so I probably went all the way over there.
Yep.
Orders were to not say anything to Marcus.
So you can't say anything to him about this?
I just need to get to my home.
Oh, what do you need to go home for? Why didn't you tell anyone about it? Why were you running?
Use manipulation subterfuge versus perception empathy, because you're not just going home, and it is a lie.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Lying through her teeth. Estelle just pokes her head out of one of the first floor windows, just yells out, "Wait!" Jumps down. Starts walking over. Yeah, that was me. I dominated her.
Oh. Oh, why?
Because she's a newborn. She has no place in a battle. I wanted her to hide until this was over.
Well, you do realize that she wanted to try and help the city any way she could, right?
She doesn't know what she's getting into.
No one knows what they're getting into at almost any point in their life.
That is fucking bullshit. She's more defenseless than even most Sabbat shovelheads when they're sent into battle.
I think I'm speaking from experience. Well, not much experience, but from what I hear, more experience than quite a few of those, actually.
People do take the time to bind them, to tell them which end of a weapon to hold.
She knows most of that.
She's
At
a
least.
civilian. She wasn't even a ghoul before this. You just turned her to knight. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course she doesn't.
She was a hunter, and she did get the rundown of what's going on in general and was about to be turned into a ghoul. Then she decided she wanted her hunting rifle really badly. Got shot in the back of the head.
You, Hunter.
Yes?
How long have you been with these people?
Half a day at
Night.
best.
Meaningful look at Marcus, like, really?
Yes.
This is not okay, Marcus.
Look, I understand where you're coming from, and usually I wouldn't even think about having this being done and out of character. Usually I wouldn't even do this if it wasn't a player character, because I would totally just let them fucking go, because why would you send somebody this new? But back into being in character. Look, I understand, but what ways do you think she would be able to help the city, if not to join the fight?
You don't know what kind of crap they have up there. How do you know they can
No.
just turn her against us? I was able
How do I
to...
know they can't turn Riedal against us, or you against us, or any of the werewolves against us? In fact, I'm pretty sure they do have ways to do that, so we'll have to deal with it regardless.
Looks at Georgia. Okay, fine. What do you want?
I want a good fight. I already died. What does it matter?
You should have been born a Bruja. Locks eyes at you. Fine. You may be free of my previous command then. Go, die like a fool. Idiots. Fucking idiots! Heads back inside.
We get a lot of those.
Looks at Marcus. Looks at the tentacles.
Marcus is gonna make a bit of a theatric out of it, snap his fingers, and make the tentacles go away.
So, Connor, remind me. You were looking after that dude. I would say you would have been able to catch at least part of that conversation coming back. So, you would have seen her arguing with Marcus. And you would definitely have heard the last part clearly, because she practically yelled that out.
He just go to Marcus and ask, by the way, who is she?
Oh, she's actually, well, from her presence and everything, she's actually one of those very rare kind of vampires that tend to be very good and all that. You know, generally a decent person, but I wasn't expecting her to, dominate somebody's mind into making them safe. Weird how people think sometimes, eh?
There are centuries of elder habits in there, and she's a social gangrel on top of it. You have no fucking clue. That is definitely how she thinks. That's her. Oh, Aaron's about to fuck me. Mind control.
Yeah,
I've come to kill you. No, you haven't. You've come to aid me.
I kind of see her point, but it's nice to let people decide what they want to do, even if it's somewhat stupid.
Yep. I mean, I'm not even really sure why I'm fighting so hard to let this one decide their own path.
Because you're not an utter dick?
Because I'm trying to keep a player character here.
That is
Yes. Thank you.
By the way, when the elder is leaving, can I activate my glasses and take a look at her?
Sure. It's absolutely clean. Not a trace of corruption that the glasses can detect.
Now I look at Marcus.
A screaming void meets your gaze, sucking in all life and light that touches it.
I just ask him, by the way, did your corruption increase?
What?
Isn't his corruption actually lower?
The beacon of unholy went away, yes, but his bath rating has also gone up, so...
Opt-in abrasion has also gone up.
Oh yeah, fuck.
It doesn't necessarily
fuck.
look worse. I'm just describing it poetically. And mostly it would look different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's as bad, but in a different way.
I think he just says that. No, I think it's just the effect of looking at someone that is not corrupt and then looking at you. Don't worry.
Making excuses. So hard.
Look, Marcus is amazing. It's great.
Bacon,
Guy who can literally see the corruption within his soul is convinced he's a good guy anyway.
Bacon, I want you to roll your wits versus your conscience at difficulty 6 for justification of Marcus's evil. Wits first, please.
Wits.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that does not seem very convincing to you.
yeah.
I mean, Marcus has never said he's a good guy. He's never
Yeah.
done that.
He just acts like one sometimes. At least he looks like he acts like one.
In fact, Marcus has straight up told you before that he does remember how good stuff is and such, but he's generally more logical than anything. He'll do what's good when good is what's good. And he'll do bad when that is what is good.
Yeah, Marcus, you should deal with this corruption. But now it's looked different. I don't know. He's good.
Yeah,
He's
I
bad.
don't know how to deal with corrupting stuff on my soul either. If you ever find out a way, I'd be interested.
I mean, maybe the werewolves had some sort of magic nature stuff, but
Not sure we're going to be able to go down that avenue.
yeah. Well, so what are we going to do now?
We're gonna... Well, she's gonna change her appearance real quick. And then we're gonna go into the vans, the cars and everything, meet up with the werewolves, and we need to do that pretty quick. Switch
Before
some
I
of the
go,
ammo and the guns with some silver bullets.
before I go and
And we'll be
change,
set.
there is something to do with my gun to make it better or something. I don't know how this shit works.
Oh, you need that?
Yeah, it's kinda what I specialize on, but I could take one of those FAMAS
We,
as well.
we might be able to get, you know... Wow, I can't ever remember that name. Benningham?
Bebrak. Bebrak.
Bebrak. Remember Vapdune. I can remember Riadal. What is Bebrak? Bebrak. Crack.
I mean, you're lucky you're not trying to pronounce a true name. Now that will break your jaw.
Like, a true name isn't even able to be pronounced for.
Alright, yeah. But we can see about if Bebrak can do something for you before we go. Just go talk to her, see if she can do
Who
something.
is she? Where is she?
That way. Downstairs, if I remember right.
Alright, I will get to her as soon as I change and.
Okay. In fact, do that
Fine,
before you
sure.
change. She'll take her time, whatever she does. So don't waste any.
Okay.
Alright. I will be going then.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she goes to the place she's.
Okay, so, still, you open the door to her workshop and it's strangely warm to your touch. And there are two demonic figures there, standing over the forge she made earlier, heating pieces of metal in it. I'm gonna need courage roll at 8, because there's a lot of heat, a lot of fire, and there's a fire angel keeping the fire nice and hot.
No!
Goodbye!
Nope.
Just
No.
open door, shock on her face, slams it shut. Nope!
Nope.
not
I'm
want.
going back to the room.
Oh, you're just running. Like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit.
I think this is a good point to wrap up.
I really wanted to
It's
finish
a
that up and
wonderful-
see about talking to the werewolves, but hey.
Eh,
I think it's mostly is finished up. It's just, preparations and.
To be more accurate,
I
I really
tried.
wanted to spend a willpower point when convincing the werewolves to do a suicide run face to face. That way I could get
No,
it back. But
that would be part of the actual attack next episode, I would say.
I only wanted to get my rifle, but god damn it,
God,
Ryan.
why?
There was a lot of fire. They are both in fire forms because they need the immunity to fire. It's that hot
Totally.
up in the
Yeah,
face of that.
When
Like
it
Riedal is
fire-
literally constantly using his fire powers to increase the heat of the flame.
Wait.
Yeah. I know, I understand why. I'm just a mod on my role. I understand everything you do. I have no problem with it. When I say shit like that, it is on the dice I'm talking. Being mad.
Alright, so, experience. Let's start with Steel. What has Georgia learned?
I already knew about their power, their existence. That couldn't work. I was informed. Was I informed
Life
about the
lessons
werewolf?
matter. Not so much information you've acquired. There is a mild difference. Like,
I am
essentially,
harder to. Yeah.
think about things that involve your character changing how she looks at the world or how she does things. That's the easiest way I can think of putting it.
Okay. I'm partly Georgia now. Can soak and deal with a lot of damage and multiple bullets at her and not die, so it is easier for her to go all out and be proud
Okay.
about it.
Okay, so, Connor, for what little time you were with us today,
He learned that not all vampires are corrupted monsters. I mean, there's one that looks clean.
Unfortunately, she's also a bit of an asshole that apparently mind controls people.
hey,
Yeah, but-
she was doing the right thing. That bitch is gonna die, the demon is gonna smoke her like a fine cigar, and everyone here knows it.
No, we
Yep.
don't.
Yes, that is probably.
We know it.
Probably correct.
Have more
Oh, wait.
confidence in yourselves. I played a human. Went off against like 3 vampires. Lived through it.
To be fair, you
Killed one.
had an entire party backing you, and they were all vampires.
No, they weren't. There was one vampire.
Yes, all.
What are you talking about?
Back when we were actually, taking control of the NPCs and stuff.
Ah. Eh. When were you mortal fighting 3 vampires?
Ambush. We took control of the police station, remember? And everyone separated
that
and did
one.
that stuff.
Oh, when Morius got killed and horrible things happened.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was a thing I remember.
Yeah, and I was even doing,
talking-
stuff like going inside, going under tables, shooting them in the face. Even managed to live through all of it. It was great. Mostly other people died, but I did it.
So, Robert. What has Robert learned? Jackalor? Robert is yours.
Thinking here.
Oh, so that's what that sound was. I'm so unused to it.
Well, whatever. Screw you, Chris. Just screw you. Okay, let's think here.
Yes, Jackalord, use your words.
Did you learn? Well, apparently Marcus can go invisible, and yeah, bye.
Sure.
Reasonable.
Yes, invisible.
Look,
That's what they
Marcus
call
has-
it, right? Invisible.
I would have defined that as learning that Marcus has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, personally.
Yeah, essentially.
I mean,
You can do
clearly
a lot of
that's
shit.
it's clearly what vampires can do, right?
Yes, clearly.
And apparently this bitch is even scarier than him.
Yeah.
Okay, so lots of tricks for Marcus. And Marcus, what has Marcus learned?
Marcus has learned that, well, apparently there's a crazy Camarilla bitch around here. That's the best way you can think to describe it, yeah. He seems just pretty insane in general.
Oh, I know, from your point of view. From hers, she's trying to protect the innocent people as best she can. Her own brand of crazy. Hell, you even know what her motivations are and why she's the way she is.
Totally. Yeah, but she actually is kind of going against his meta morality, which is generally letting people do what they want to do because he knows how it feels to have that taken away.
Yeah. Well, from her point of view, and this is an elder view, young vampires are almost always too stupid to fully understand what they're getting into, so they often need to be protected from themselves.
Let me teach you about something. It's called the Red Moon.
What the fuck was the Red Moon again?
Don't worry about it. It just had to do with a lot of the end time shit. More of a port.
The Red Star, you mean?
Yeah, that thing.
Those are different things.
The Red Moon's also a thing. I don't remember what that was about. I think it was just a story.
I think it might have been that crossover werewolves versus vampires chronicle in Boston.
Probably, yeah. Actually, does sound familiar.
You sent it to me a few weeks back.
You're right. Huh. Oh,
So, okay, so let's see. Pity point, I think hands down goes to Steel.
God, Steel.
Yes.
How much do I need to save you?
Thank you.
So, awesomeness point.
Well, in character, not so much. Out of character, I did just save Steel twice from being taken out of the game.
I
Unfortunately,
agree with
these
that.
are bound to character.
Sadly.
Destiny point, maybe? Personal destiny point on Marcus?
No, but I will give you a destiny point for actually managing to bring all the surviving forces in the town to bear on the Earthbound.
Yes.
Because
Oh, God.
that's
Even
an
for the
achievement. Bringing everything that's
Yeah.
still alive to a point like that takes some doing.
I'll
Also,
accept that.
congratulations. Every supernatural in the town is either with the werewolves, with you, or dead/torpid. You're the only ones left.
Yay.
This city is ripe for the taking. Imagine that.
Then, before the end of this, we will have a werewolf tribe guild as well.
Well, not a tribe.
Well, not a tribe.
A war pack.
That'd be a much bigger
Werewolves
thing.
in a tribe, because almost 30 or 40 of them will have been killed in this city.
A sept
It's a
would
sept.
have something like probably like 100, but these would be
Yeah,
As
100 much. Unless it's a very large area.
well, either way, it's not enough to kill off a sept. It's enough to seriously cripple one because this is their main fighting force. Essentially, they would have to wait another 5 or 10 years while some of the younger ones grow up to actually be able to send out packs to deal with shit in a wider area instead of just guarding their territory at this point. But yeah,
But yeah, tribe is like a vampire clan.
Oh yeah, my bad. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. It's like we're not killing a tribe just yet.
I don't play werewolf. I mix up the terms sometimes.
Yeah.
My bad.
I understand.
in terms of the awesome point, I don't know. I don't think anyone quite cut it this time, honestly.
Nope. I
Yep.
probably
No,
could have
that's
argued for the older version when it
Yeah.
was less
For the
big
yeah.
one, but with higher bar, no.
Yeah, exactly.
no, sadly no.
I'll just accept the meta destiny point.
Mhm.
I'm fine
Hey,
with that.
you did very well on a lot of shit during the whole campaign.
Thank you.
But yeah, so willpower points. Starting with Steel again. What gives
Yeah.
Georgia the courage to go on?
There is new prey to be hunted.
Is that
Fuck them cultists, sneaky bastards.
you literally are gonna see them just as prey?
Yes. Apparently.
I'm giving him one chance to rethink that. Everyone else shut up. Steel, are you sure about this?
Deal?
No, I'm not sure.
Decide, yes or no.
I'm not sure about it. No, she's not going to see prey.
Would the character treat them that way and think of them that way? That's the important question. Not whether you want to avoid the kick in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
nuts that you know is coming attached to this.
So, I need to ask this. She was basically killed by sneaking bastard occultists.
I
She
mean,
was
you know you
brought
were
back.
dead. You can assume it was one of them that got you. Yes, because one of them did try to ambush you. Someone else might have done the same thing.
You know what?
I'm the predator now, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm the predator now. Fuck you.
Okay, with that resolution, I think I'm gonna want the conscience roll Steel.
Oh yeah, like I was thinking it, but she would totally be I'm the predator now. I'm sorry, it just fits here.
Remember the the curse.
Yep. I know. This is going to be terrible in any way, shape, and form. I know, but it fits here.
Okay, you
All right.
feel bad about it, but fuck those cultists. I mean, you feel bad about it, but fuck those cultists.
Like, I feel bad about wanting to see them as a prey, but fuck them. They are prey. They are a needed. They are a needed thing.
Well, it's like you feel angry at them, but essentially it's like you feel bad about being angry at them. Like you don't accept it, that's the point. It's part of,
It's
you
it's
know.
like an internal conflict.
Yeah. Like the anger is still giving you strength, you just feel bad about, you know, being like that, you know? It's not Christian.
Okay. I mean, she doesn't give a shit about Christianity.
Okay, so Connor.
What keep him going is that he has a future still being humane.
Okay, that works. Have at it. Take your point. And Robert. That's you, Jackalor, and you're muted.
Yes, sorry. I was.
Pode acender a luz.
I should mute
Sei
myself.
lá. Obrigado.
I mean, let's think here. Uh, hmm.
Yes, Jackalor.
You know, if I can survive this coming battle, I'll probably be fine. You know, like I will, with all likelihood, be fine.
One more time, and I'm done.
Well, no.
Once more into the abyss.
Yeah, this. Yeah, from what this sound like, what they've been talking about this upcoming battle, it seems like this will be like the final blow.
Okay, then take your willpower point. And if this battle goes horribly wrong, God help you, because I will strip that willpower and potentially more from you for having.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
You
that.
will be already
remember.
dead, so don't worry about it.
You're assuming
Yes.
they're just gonna kill you.
Oh, fuck.
Marcus,
Hmm.
tell us a story about what makes you tick.
What makes me tick? Why, you see, he enjoys telling these nice, grand tales, and then people just end up going along with him. He finds it amazing. I would continue. I was about to start rhyming. Fuck me. Let's not do that.
Please don't.
There was once a bard called Marcus upon a hill. He loved telling his tales to the many children Neil.
A werewolf decloaks behind you. It locks claws.
As the werewolf grows its claws, he went and dusted off. As he went down the hill many times, he runs down.
The werewolf dusts off its claws and says, "Fucking Malkavians coming into our territory."
You know it is in my heart that I am a Malkavian. It is most unfortunate you are a plebeian.
Fuck's sake.
Uh,
And did any NPCs
But yeah,
do?
Marcus is very happy with things in general, in that, convincing people, all that shit.
So, any NPCs that are doing particularly exceptionally or good and deserve a few experience points?
The Malkavian.
Yeah, Malkavian.
Oh, that poor
He's
It's
probably
quite the
going-
experience.
He's probably going to be our enemy, but fuck it, he deserves it.
He's not fucked yet. He might hold
Yet.
out for a bit. It's not as
Yet.
quick because the demon is bound. It takes a while for him to wear someone down. So there's a chance you might make it in time and save him. Maybe.
Or eliminate him. To not be taken.
God fucking damn it, Steel. You don't go on a rescue mission to kill the hostage. That's not how rescue missions work.
Are you
I
sure?
think is Marcus did Marcus even say it is a rescue mission? I don't recall that.
I need to see if the demon has anything that cures Zag. For
Didn't Marcus say this is the perfect opportunity to assault the mines? Didn't say rescue mission.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Don't worry. The rescue mission isn't actually the important part anyway.
Wow. Rude.
Look, he's being distracted while eating Malkavian. That's why we're going.
Actually, before we finish, give me intelligence occult at 9, specialty applies for the specifics on Earthbound possessing dudes.
Hey, intelligence occult, right?
Yes.
Oops, that's not what I meant. Difficulty 9.
Yes, indeed.
3 successes.
Okay then. You would know that this isn't something that... the way it essentially works, the demon shares his spiritual essence with the target. In this case, since its spiritual essence is still bound, barely, but bound, it's more of a slow seep of it trying to seep into the Malkavian, but it's not a mental effort of it rewriting its mind. It's more of, they are in contact and he's slowly worming his way in, like osmosis. So, he might be mildly distracted, but it's not like he's locked on it.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
So, essentially, and that actually raises another important point. As soon as you are in physical contact with whatever it resides in, like the actual object, it might be trying to do the same to you. So you might be on a ticking clock with it trying to take you over even as you are working your way inwards.
Ah, good to know.
And it's hard to tell with the binding still there. Normally, minute or two would be enough. It would throw the force of its spirit against whoever it was trying to possess, and that would be enough to fuck them over. Clearly that isn't happening here. That or the Malkavian is already controlled and is just lying to your dudes and luring you into
Could
a
happen.
trap.
Totally.
But yeah,
Nothing.
essentially, it's like what you saw before. It soaks into you gradually, slowly. And I think you at least met some people who felt something when first coming into this town. And the elder mentioned feeling something. So you can put together that it's not just in the caves. Parts of it are soaking into this whole area. And you are already probably partially affected, so it has some head start on it. Which
Good to know.
makes it bad if this goes on for too long, because at that point, nobody's gonna be able to fight it, of course.
So we need to fuck it and fuck it now anyway. So
Soon, it's hard to tell how long it might take, but the process is enough for the sensitive to pick up now. Once the bindings are gone, it will probably be quick enough to be dangerous. So yeah, that's your info dump on what you might expect from it. But yeah, essentially creeping corruption. Have fun.
Lovely.
good to know.
And we're gonna cut it here and see you next week for potentially the end of an Earthbound or end of the party or both.